Hello and welcome back to our next lecture from this Adobe Spark course. Now, in the previous lectures we have talked about how we can create different types of graphics for social media and for printing, also for our different types of marketing campaigns, and we have also seen how we can create videos for both business purposes and also personal purposes. Now I want to show you in this video how we can create web pages for our businesses or also for our personal purposes using Adobe Spark, and all completely for free. Now what we have to do again, first of all, we have to log into our dashboard. We have to click again on the plus sign and we will have the options here, web page. We select web page. As you already know, we have the popular web page, which is the photo journal, and if you scroll down we can see all of the other options, like the ones for grow your business, for teach and study, for sustaining let's say a cause like volunteering or something like, I don't know, saving a forest somewhere, for promoting our brand, for organizing an event, and again the photo journal. Okay, now because a lot of you are probably interested in promoting and growing your businesses because you are working in marketing, or you have your own online businesses, or you are doing marketing campaigns, we are going to see how we can create a presentation web page. Okay, so we are going to select this template. Now bear with me for a couple of seconds till the actual web page editor is loaded, and here we are, it is done. Basically, how are we starting? By selecting a theme. You can see in the right top corner that we have the option to select a theme. Now what is a theme for the web pages in Adobe Spark? It's basically a type of styles that we use on the page, like fonts, colors, and so on. Now what we are going to use for this one is the vintage theme, which has a specific type of text, as you can see right here. And now let's add a title, example, and the subtitle, sub example, and this is it. Now as we are scrolling down the page, you can see that we have another small plus sign, and we can add a different type of element to our web page. We can select a photo, a text, a button, a video, a photo grid, a glide show, or a split layout. In a split layout we can add two different types of elements. Now because in the previous type of elements that we have created with Adobe Sparks, in the graphics and in the videos, you have seen how we can add text and photos and other things like that. I will show you how you can add the photo grid, a button, a glide show, and the split layout. Okay, so it is clear for you. Now first of all, let's try to add a photo grid. Now we have opened the grid editor. As you can see, it appears here, edit grid. Let's find a few photos that we want to add. We are going to search for office, and let's select a few. And you can see that as we are selecting the photos that we want to add in the grid is automatically created. Okay, it doesn't have a specific type of layout or anything like that. Okay, it will be created automatically by us. Now if we select one of the photos from the grid, we can enlarge the photo. Okay, and by enlarging the photo we are creating a different type of grid, as you can see. Let's add another photo so it's even more clearer. Okay, this is how the new type of grid will look like. If we select another photo and we want to not replace it but enlarge this one too, we will have two large photos and three smaller photos. So this is how the grid will look like. Now we are going to save the grid, and on our web page this is how the photo grid or collage will look like. Now let me show you how to add a video. Why? Because we are not going to add a video from Adobe Spark, but if we are going to select this option, we are going to add an embedded video from YouTube. Basically what we have to do is go on YouTube and copy the code of the embedded video from YouTube and paste it here, save it, and the video will appear. I will cancel it for the moment. I think you got the idea. Now what we are going to add is a glide show, which is something a little bit different. So it's similar to a collage, but it has some extra features and some very cool effects. Let's select 3 photos from here. We have all 3 of them. Let's save the glide show as it is. And basically after the collage we have the glide show, and the glide show, this is how it looks like. Okay, it has a very smooth transitioning effect between photos. It's like staying on the web page, but the photo is changing. And the cool part is that we can add specific elements on the photos, like a photo, a text, a button, or a video. And because we haven't seen how we can add a button to the web page, I will show you here in this option. We are going to select a button. Let's say it says buy now, and here we are putting the website google.com. Okay, we can align the button in the middle or in the right side or left side. Let's say we want in the middle. We are saving the button, and above or below the button we can add again either a video on this background image from the glide show, or a text or anything like that. So this is how the button will look like. If we want to edit it, we edit it, save it, and it's very, very simple, right? So this is how we add a button. Now we can continue with editing our web page. I will also show you how we can create a split layout. Basically, in a split layout you can add an image. Let's select, for the sake of this example, this one, and in the right side we can add a button, a photo, a text, a video, whatever we want. Let's say that we want a text, testing 1. Okay, we want to align it in the center, bold, and this is how it will look like. Okay, so we have added a text. So this is how the split layout works. We can obviously change the positions of the layouts, the photo to be in the right and the text in the left side, and this is how it's going to look like. Now after we are done with the web page, we can see how it looks like. So we go into the preview mode and let's scroll up. So this is how the web page looks like, the header, then we have the collage with the photos, then the glide show, okay, and then the split layout, and it's done. We have credits, okay, made with Adobe Spark. This is pretty much it. Let me close the preview. We also can work with the settings, header and footer. We can turn them off if we have the premium version. So the credits for Adobe Spark won't appear anymore in the footer of the page if we are turning this off, and if we have the premium version. We can present, okay, so this is how the web page will look like if we present it. So in presentation mode. Now let me close it. Or we can share the web page with someone, publish and share the link, or print it. So from publish and sharing the link, we just give it a title, pick a category, photo credits, and so on, and a link will be created for us, and that will be basically the link of our web page. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to also create a web page using Adobe Spark, and it's also very, very efficient. Now thank you very much for watching, and we are looking forward to see you in our next and final lecture for this course.